All right, guys, here we go. Supposed to have a change order inside of this box right here. Guys, I usually have these little boxes up here on my job site. What we got here? I like when I see I got one letter in here, man. It might be something that the homeowner That's a tub that they want. So I guess he went over here and ordered the tub. And this right here is a change order. Should be a change order. Guys, you don't want to, yeah, there's my change order. So what I do is, I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but I sign at the bottom and then I upload it on my software. And that way it becomes official. But I would not do a change order, guys. I simply would not do a change order unless they either sign that document or they pay for it up front. See, when you sign the document, what's gonna happen is we're gonna put it on the back end of the loan. So that means I can't close or we can't do anything until that gets taken care of. So keep that in mind, guys. It's about business. So put that in there. I gotta get rid of all these boxes out of here, man. So my HVAC guy should be here. And we can hold on to these right here. So these are all the vents that we're gonna put in when the floors get in. Well, I tell you, man, I can't wait to get these drives and walks in, man, so we got a grill in right here. And see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. So what's gonna happen is the painter is gonna come back and fix all this right here. Got our thermostat in, but the painter comes back and knock a lot of this stuff out the way. So they, you know, and that's why you don't wanna have a painter, you know, you just kinda keep it going. For now, our plumber should be back over here, man. Boy, I tell you what, electrician looked like he left a lot of stuff kind of lingering, man. He just kind of got in here and, well, I guess, you know, he got all the plugs in and everything, but you know, that's kind of all he kind of did. But you know something, most of my stuff is gonna be filters and stuff. But I can't wait to get these drives and walks in next week, guys. You guys don't understand. So I can't stand all this. Oh, we gotta go to unit. Yes, sir. We haven't even gotten, so I guess you're gonna connect it to that right there, but unit is set up. It's always a good thing. Go down here. I might have to do another trash run. Chilly out here. Hey man, how y'all doing?
Good, how you doing?
Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. All right, so I'm gonna need a ballast right here, Emma, to keep these cars from hitting it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
probably most likely.
it's probably gonna be right here. Yeah, I think the code guy, they put it right there.
Yeah.
You ain't got no pencil, do you?
What do you need? Sharpie pencil, something.
You know, I got one in the car, man, but I just want to kind of get that. There we go. Sharp, about right here, right?
This one. Is it posted so you don't, just in case they...
So that's what the unit, so that's when cars come in, you don't want that car to hit that. So we're gonna have a little, like, this right here, stop by right there. Okay. I'm gonna need one over there too. Yeah. So I just want to kind of know where these guys are gonna be. Gotcha. What's this right here, man?
That's the iPad.
Oh, that's the 90%?
That's the 9%.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Y'all need anything, guys? Any questions?
I got a question, actually.
Uh-oh.
So we gotta be within a 5 feet radius of any windows or basically anything for this IPEX. So I was about to call my boss also. So we're trying to, this whole sheetrock thing actually messed us up because we were trying to run it above all this sheetrock that you won't be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But now, since they already sheetrock, I'm trying to see, I'll just show you. I need a hole, about a 4 inch hole.
Yeah.
Going through this brick right here.
That's fine. Do we need a more hole there? Now the deck is coming down right here, so that's not gonna be in the way. You need a hole right here?
Yeah.
Where you need it at?
5 feet from windows and deck.
Okay, you can point to the place where you want it at. I mean, yeah, you can put a hole. Do you got something that can drill it?
No, that's the thing, I don't.
Okay, so I did the holes over. I had the guy to do the holes. I wish I'd have known. I could have went on and put you guys a hole here too.
Yeah, we didn't. This is my first time coming to this house.
Yeah, tell you what, Mark, where you want that hole at, and let me see if I can get somebody that can get a hole there for you.
Okay, and also, are you the builder for here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and also I was gonna ask you, too, so we're gonna have to run it under the sheetrock. Is that okay?
The only thing,
It's not gonna look as pretty, but.
well, I'll tell you what I would do.
Or I give you another deal. He gave me one. He can run it. He can open up the sheetrock. Incision right here.
Yeah.
Run the IPEX. Over.
Talking about, where does it have, where does that come up at?
So it's coming up from here.
Yeah, it's gonna come up for that. Yeah, go ahead and go ahead and if you can run your piece up, if you can get up in here and not mess up you guys' stuff. Because the reason we had to do the sheetrock, guys, is for the fire, the fire protection. Yeah, it's a firewall. Yeah. So you can run up in here, and I don't know if you can see, but if you got to cut a hole every so often to get your pipe through it, and then you can run it up. You can run it up. You might be able to get it up in here. But however you gonna do it, you're gonna have to come down over here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through there.
So if you gotta come down, I think if you gotta come down right here and then go this way, that's fine. I would try to wrap this. Like if I gotta come out right here and then wrap up around here, come down and then go out, I don't have a problem with that. You can go out there and you can mark where you want your hole at. And I get somebody to get we'll figure out a way to get a hole in there. I put the holes over, those holes for your Freon.
Yeah.
If I'd have known, I'd have had that guy to put those in there too. So we drill those holes in there too. And so yeah, if you got to go up in there, that's fine. So that's the pipe that's gonna stick out, right?
That's it.
So it's gonna stick out there.
So I'll make the measurement because it's probably a little
Okay.
bigger than that.
But you can't go, well, you got to stay away from the window.
Yeah.
God dog it. 5 feet from the window, 5 feet under the deck.
Basically,
So look like you need to be about right here.
Yeah, that's the only option on this hole.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Can you go straight out that way?
Still, no.
Oh, you got that door. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It is what it is.
I got you. Well, I just want to make sure with you.
No, man, you guys are good, man. I mean, hey, man, and I'm gonna fix all this sheetrock stuff. So we got all kind of stuff. I was just talking about that. My painter's gonna have to come back. Sheetrock guy, they're gonna come back. They're gonna fix it. You see? Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? I'm glad I came out here. I think that worked out pretty good. You guys do a good job, man. Kerry, man, he's the best. He's the best I've seen, man. And I've been doing this 20 plus years. Yeah. All right, man. You guys have a good one. All right. So, I'm just kind of looking at, if you guys understood what he's saying, so those pipes, that's a 90% efficient unit. So that unit is it's going to be more efficient than a regular gas unit. It's like 90%. So either you put 90% unit, and I should have a heat pump upstairs. But that's going to be very energy efficient for these homeowners. They ought to like that. But when you're coming out, you're exhausting out with that unit, with that gas, you have to be so far away from a window, which is right here. And then you can't be under a deck because those fumes can't go up and get trapped up under that deck. So that's another thing, guys. So I'm just kind of coming back here. So those guys are gonna come out that wall right there, and that's where my units are gonna be. Yeah, let's kind of see what my unit's gonna be. We may have to, let me just ask this guy one more thing. Hey man, I got one more thing, man. Do y'all gotta be about the condensers? Do y'all know where y'all gonna place them at?
Yeah.
Let me just kind of have an idea of where they're gonna go.
Yeah, cause I was about that too.
Yeah, because I don't think you can go right by that power box, but you can put it right here on the side. You can put this one on the side and that one right there.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So you got one, huh? You got one that can go right here.
Away from it.
I don't know. I think, yeah, one can go right here and one can go right here. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Now, if you can get both of them right here and it's not against y'all code with this right here, I don't know you guys' code like y'all know it, but y'all might want to get with Kerry. I don't know how far I got to be away from this guy right here.
Yeah, we might have to put it there.
Yeah, so if you put it here, I don't have a problem with that. And he had to shift his over because of this dry vent.
Yeah.
You see that dry vent there? So he had to shift his over, which shifts you guys over, you know. Or if you gotta, well, see, your gas is gonna come out right here. Gas stub out is gonna come out right there. So yeah, if you gotta put one here and one here, I think that'll meet what you need to do. Now, I guess you have to wrap that thing over here.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right.
We'll put a bush there to hide it. All right, buddy. Hey, man, y'all take it easy. And if y'all need anything, man, just tell Kerry to give me a call.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So. All right, guys. So, guys, sometimes, guys, you got to show up at your sites, man. You got to, you know, had I not shown up at this site, man, you know, then you're leaving these guys to their own devices. And I can't be mad when it's not the way I want it to be. I can't get irritated and say, well, dang, they did this right here totally. Or somebody should have called me. No one's gonna call you every time something's going on. So if you guys kind of see right here, so we had 911 that came out and did their thing. So we got that gas line. We gotta get that power going to the house. It is what it is. I was hoping I'd see those guys out here sometime today to get this power to the house. And guys, I think that's about it for today. You guys have a good one. All right, guys, I'm trying this right here. I got a couple of things I'm bringing over here. We had a framing inspection today, and the guy actually got some legitimate things that he saw in here. And maybe I have time to kind of go through them. I got a class I'm getting ready to teach. But I will have time. Should be if I see it. All right. So I think this is the key to the downstairs. All right, so man, we can send this. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that for that front porch right there. I still don't like all this trash. So we got this right here we can take back. I don't know why these guys, so yeah. So we can, yeah, we can take a few of these back. Somebody on the video was asking me about that lumber right there, guys. The only purpose of that lumber is gonna be used for furring. And see, they didn't use these. They could have used this right here up on front, man. These guys, man, I tell you what, man, they're not thinking efficiency. You know, they're just not thinking that way. And I usually leave that in here. Oh, so we do got a couple of boxes here that we can take back. All right, guys, so a couple of different things. I mean, like stuff like this right here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That's just not good. Things like, these guys got some of these studs. He said a 1/2 inch. I thought they just not supposed to touch the wall. I gotta look at that code because they're not touching the wall. Now, on the insulation, this wall right here really don't have to be insulated because the blocks can be used as insulation. That's something that my insulator told me. Looks like we got a hanger that can go up there, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, little things like that. Oh, you can put a piece of lumber up under it. Put that back on there. There we go. So what I'm bringing here, guys, is hurricane clips or tie downs, a rafter tie down. So really these rafters, so if you look up here at the rafters, they need to be attached to that top plate. Yeah. So that's what I'm bringing. Now you could actually do this with lumber. You know, you take that lumber and come down, but you got to attach to this. Well, you can't do it on this right here because you really got to attach to a ceiling joist. So what I'm going to do, I think these guys came over here and kind of cleaned up a little bit. Looks like things is kind of organized here. I'm going to put this stuff right here so the framers can come over here tomorrow, do that thing. But I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna look at, there's one or two more things that was messed up here that we had. I'm not seeing daylight over here. I had to come up from below and get that. At least they did make their another thing you wanna, we got all the signatures off with the exception of the, there you go guys, I think we got everything off. So here we got the electrical rough, walls and ceilings is off. Still don't have the mechanical, guys, but he made a note on the back. Ducts okay. Partial mechanical rough. Oh boy, I tell you what, boy, we be fooling around here with mechanical for a year. I'm looking at my vent fans. They still hadn't taken these vent fans to the, if you guys can see up here, if you guys can see that, cut a hole in it, but they ain't put the vent up there. Oh my goodness, boy, this, boy, I tell you, it's a wrap, man. We'll come through here. Guys, I like to try to find all the holes before I stick this thing up in here because I hate to use a whole thing of this stuff. Oh yeah, this right here needs to be sealed, that whole area. So I need to bring something else to seal that. I don't see any, things like, let's see. I don't know if I can get up in here. I don't know if I can get up in here. Gotta see what I'm doing here. I don't want to get this stuff on my new shoes, guys. I tell you what, this stuff is hard to get off. You gotta use WD-40 to get this stuff off. So, gotta do that a little bit. I don't see the thermostat. Guess the thermostat's right there. Okay, you got that in. Thank you, Jesus. I might have to use caulk for this right here. So you got a couple of them up in here. This, what this right here does, guys, this orange stuff, I mean, you can use regular foam. Now, regular foam is combustible, But this right here keeps the fire. If you got a fire that gets started downstairs, this is gonna keep it from going from one floor to the next. So we have to also do the penetrations above as well. So I'm gonna let those guys, I just want those guys to see what this is. And I actually want to come over here with them, but these are some things I can just kind of tell them about. So all penetrations. And guys, you know, when I first started building green certified homes, this was required, man. That's why this is not really a major headache for me, man, because this is just the way I think you should seal this stuff real good. Some of this stuff really needs regular caulk. They got this stuff in regular caulk too. Now, regular foam, like I said, guys, is combustible. So they're gonna have to go, I'm gonna let the guys go up here and seal those holes up there. I don't know if you guys can see those, like those holes right here. I'm gonna let them seal that. So from one floor to the next, needs to be sealed. You know, well, I got a little bit left. Just looking for daylight. Now we're gonna have that one in the bottom of these tubs, that's where the daylight comes from. We're gonna have to put something, we're gonna have to put some foam, we're gonna have to put a board or something there. That's too much to be, that hole too big there. Which I gotta, let's see. Go right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these guys at the top. Cause since I got some more left, I just hate for this stuff to spill over on me. That's probably right. These bench stacks, so these are bench stacks. These bench stacks, let me see. Look for any other hole, man. I tell you what, like I said, I like to walk around this thing and get a mental count of all the holes before I do this, man, because you gotta use all this stuff up. And I'm just gonna get some of the other little places. Like here at the top. Like these holes, I got one up there. About to run out anyway. Let them guys do the, see, I think I'm about out. What else we got? Got a hole right here. I just hate to not be able to use all this stuff up. I'm about to run out. Oh man, hate when I get, I knew that was gonna happen. Get off. Go get some WD-40 now. Got a piece on my shirt here. All right, so that's enough of that. I'm gonna take a picture of this right here so that they know that I brought it over here. Hurricane clips. I just let them fire foam. All right. I was trying to find the other one, item that was, yeah, here we go right here, guys. You guys can see this right here. You see how this stud right here doesn't touch? It doesn't touch the top of that stud right there. But you know something? Nah, that's a load-bearing wall. This is a load-bearing wall, guys, because you see the steps up below it. Yeah, so this right here, this stud can't do this right here. So the guys took this right here. So really we need another stud behind here and another stud behind here. You can't do that, man. And then not only that, it stops right here. So we actually need another stud right here where that brake is right there. We need another stud there. God, and then they got those wires down there, so that's gonna be a booger there. We can hit that stud over a little bit. Yeah, so I see what they did. They framed this thing wrong. They framed the door right here instead of the door right there, initially. So I wanna, let me take a picture of this right here so Clay and Matt can know what I'm expecting when they come out here. Yeah, that way they can see all that. All right, guys, that's another one. And we're good. Let's see if I can turn this thing off.